shadow will cast. Above the fear, from the sun, I gleam. While y'all chains, I'm chasing my dream. They took your spark, made you march in the cold. Mind on a leash, let the lies take hold. Me, I'm the rebel spit. How's my sound? Put some emojis in the chat. Let me know how my sound is, please. Welcome. Put some emojis in the chat if you can hear me, please. Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Put some emojis in the chat. They paint the walls black, hide the keys in their robe. I painted skies brighter, broke free on this globe. No guilt on my shoulders. Damn, I gotta do my own sound check. I see your comment. Okay, cool. Thank you. Do me a favor, share the stream. While you counting rosaries, I'm counting stars. While you blind your spirit, I'm breaking the bars. The temple's a trap house, they selling false grace. I built my own temple in a boundless space. I know this is a little late for everybody, especially on a weekday, but I had to come up here and share this. Stress-free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow won't cast. Above the fear, on the sun, I gleam. While y'all chant chains, I'm chasing my dream. They paint the walls black, hide the keys in their robe. Mind on a leash, let the lies take hold. Me, I'm the rebel, spit fire and evolve. Every puzzle they gave me, welcome everybody, welcome. We're about to get started. Share the stream, y'all. Share the stream. Hey, replay gang, what's up? Bush baby, share the stream. Hit the like button for me. Hide the keys in their robe. I painted skies brighter, broke free on this globe. I'm about to run my song back. I made this song for this live and also for the upcoming video. I'm going to give you all an explanation as to how we came to the conversation that I had last night, technically, with Honor the God. A very good conversation, by the way. Okay? But I'm going to run my song back one more time. Y'all, please get the likes up. Mods, I cannot be in the chat right now because my other phone is occupied. Please be sure to keep the room clear. Send them up. Mute them. Kick them. Do whatever. I don't care. Y'all be respectful in the chat. And I mean that. Mods, y'all in the building already? I'm sure a mod or two are in the building. But, yeah, keep it cute. And if there's no mods here yet, oh, I see you. I think I see one or two. I'm not sure. I can't really see the comments because I can't look at my phone. But if you do get crazy in the chat, I'll run it back and just, block and hide and kick you. Okay? This is not your dumping ground. I don't want people to come here dumping their negativity or just foolishness in the comments. All right? But I'm going to run this song back one more time and we'll get started getting to the conversation. This is going to be a real one, y'all. Chain gang prayers, y'all stuck in a haze. Sipping on Kool-Aid, I'm blazing my days. Ritual set like a clock in your dome. I broke locks, now I roam in my zone. Stress free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow won't cast. Above the fear, I'm the sun I gleam. While y'all chains, I'm chasing my dream. They took your spark, made you march in the cold. Mind on a leash, let the lies take hold. Me, I'm the rebel, spit fire and evolve. Every puzzle they gave me, I'd already solved. Stress free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow will cast. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Before we get started, I want to share something with you guys. Earlier yesterday, Aaron was live, and Honor the God joined his live. She joined his live, and I'm not really certain as to why. I don't know why she felt the need to say certain things that she said. And I actually, I called her on it. I talked to her about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like what she said was crazy. And well, actually, she came to me and asked me if she was wrong. Hold on, let me make sure this is right. Damn, where's the video at? Damn, the video is not there. I wanted to show y'all the video. I'm going to go ahead and log in on my phone real quick. I hope there's no feedback. I'm going to mute up right here and log in on my phone and see what's going on. I'm going to join the stream on my phone. Let me mute this. Myself up. All right, y'all can hear me good, right? Damn, there's an echo. This ain't gonna work. Y'all, I was muted and talking. But yesterday, late, there was a conversation between Anna the God and Aaron. And, as they do, they challenge, are you, you're in Religio's body, yada, 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 all that stuff. But then the conversation changed a bit. And I'm uploading that video right now to my channel, y'all. As soon as it actually uploads, I'll go ahead and release it. But the conversation veered off into Honor the God saying something to the effect of, well, Chief must not be that terrible of a person because he had your wife. And I'm editing down what she had to say because I feel it was mad disrespectful and uncalled for. And after the live, she hit me up on IG. She said, was I wrong? She hit me in my DM. And I said, yes, very. I told her that the remark regarding Kendra was very disrespectful. It was a bit much. I think those were my exact words. And then I sent her a voice note. Let me play that voice note for y'all so we could set up this conversation. I sent her a voice note on IG, which then prompted her to call me on IG, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to having a conversation with anyone, respectful and things. So I sent her a voice note, and this is what I said to her. Let me play it. You were actually in the courtroom. You actually heard Kendra verbally state that she was raped on multiple occasions by Nature Boy. Okay. So I let her know, that's my perspective on it. And I heard it from the horse's mouth. I didn't have to hear no more. One of the guy was trying to her premise was trying to throw in Aaron's face that, Chief must not be that bad of a guy because he had Kendra, I cut out exactly what she said. I don't remember if she said it again in this conversation, but y'all ready to hear conversation? It's rather lengthy. Y'all be sure to hit that like button on your way in, please. And I'm unable to see the chat, so moderators, do y'all big one. Here we go. Let's get into this conversation with me and honor the God. Is it and the time over time, I've come to realize it and appreciate it more than you understand or realize. Okay, if you guys, want to believe that Nature Boy is the Almighty, the God, Christ, the Return, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that you guys are harming or hurting anyone. These are your belief systems, right? Now, with the ex-members, they have a difference of opinions. What's wrong with having a difference of opinion, Anna? I don't think there's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. I think they are entitled to their opinion. Thank you. My thing is, I don't have a problem. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it. And so that's my issue because I'm like, yo. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch apps real quick. Can y'all hear that? Okay. Let me know if the audio is coming through good. I'm going to switch apps real quick and run it back. Let me know if the audio is good, y'all. Because I can't really... this is so weird to me to not have my other phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch apps real quick. Can y'all hear that? Okay. How's the audio, guys? Hey, Crystal. Hey, Lisa. Hey, BB. Hey, Bush Babies. I see y'all. Royal Elegance Productions. I hope I said that right. Hey, Midwife K. How's the audio, y'all? Audio is okay. Okay, good. All right, cool. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Lyric. Hey, Lyric. Hey, Miss Leo. So initially, I started out by telling Anna that I have no problem with them worshiping Nature Boy because, that's what they're going to do. And then I started recording. So let me continue, y'all. Than you understand or realize, okay? If you guys, want to believe that Nature Boy is the Almighty, the God, Christ, the Return, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that you guys are harming or hurting anyone. These are your belief systems, right? Now, with the ex-members, they have a difference of opinions. What's wrong with them having a difference of opinion, Anna?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with them having a difference of opinion. I think they are entitled to their opinion.
Thank you.
My thing is, I don't have a problem. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it. And so that's my issue, because I'm like, yo, how you gonna be a grown person blaming people for your mistakes?
Aaron took accountability for him personally logging in, going over the carbonation, because he felt that at that time Nature Boy was actually doing something. I mean, I know you take your social media breaks, so you don't really hear all of what they've said or what's been going on. Mm-hmm. But Aaron has been very transparent in the fact that he himself left the military and got on the next flight out to I think he said Belize.
The other day he was talking about how he wants she dead and all this stuff. Like,
no, you didn't.
My thing is, hey, rightfully so, walk away from the situation. But if you're gonna walk away gracefully. Why do you have to go online and bash another person? One thing that we know, like Chief used to have like little issues with people, mm-hmm. but he would never just sit and talk about another man on his life. Like he was, like Chief will always be in his own little world. Like, would you agree to that? Like
I would agree to that to a certain extent. But whenever Nature Boy was upset, and for the purposes of this and for respecting you, I will call him Chief, okay?
It's cool. Listen, you can call whatever you want to call him.
Okay, because I want you to genuinely know I'm not here to offend. Mm-hmm. Okay, so whenever he had his issues, he would express himself. He would express how he felt whenever Velvet left, and he would call her all types of names aside from a child of God. He expressed himself when the whole situation with Janae popped off. He expressed himself. You guys express yourselves when you view something that's negative or not in alignment, I should say, with the knowledge or how you guys feel about something. So I just feel like everybody in this situation, you guys are all on your own journeys. You guys are all figuring it out. And the reason why I said, it was a bit much is because you were in that courtroom when Kendra said that she was raped on multiple occasions by Nature Boy.
Now, Medaya, before that courtroom, we was all watching.
Right.
Kendra was a pick-me. Kendra wanted to be Chief's wife really, really bad. We all watched. Now, we watched that, right?
Do you understand? Do you, Anna?
Let me. I think I might have told you one time, but Chief had a test where whoever passed the test, they can come out with us for drinks, right? We went to Fremont Street. We're at this table. Everyone has drinks. Kendra was one of the people. Velvet was there. It was a good bit of us. All of us were at the table.
Okay.
I looked my ex-girlfriend out the time. Out of nowhere, Kendra just starts talking bad about Chief. Kendra just started talking bad about, not about Chief, about Aaron. Was like, oh, he's such a bitch ass nigga. Like, he weak as fuck. Like, I wish he was never my child's father. I wish my child's father was Chief. And Chief, I look over at Chief. He just quiet, just sitting there listening to her talk. Nobody made her say that stuff today. And I'm looking at my ex. We looking at each other like, girl, why is she talking about her husband and her child like this? Like, I've been around these people in real life before the court. Mm-hmm. So it's like their actions at court was completely contradicting to what we all saw. Kendra did not like Aaron, bro. Like, Kendra, with that night, when Caliber was about to fight Aaron, and I'm like, nah, y'all not about to do this, because Aaron was like, I don't want to fight my brother. I'm like, nah, bro, y'all not about to do this. I got HOA, y'all take that shit to the jungle anyways. Kendra was like, nah, let them go, because that nigga do be acting like That's a story where Aaron getting drunk and going to his sister's room, right? I watched that live in real time, Anna, and I also watched the live in real time when he came back and explained that he was just saying that, and his sister was in the comments and she confirmed that that never happened. I also... Why would he be on camera saying he was just saying, like, think about that. Why would you be on camera talking about how drunk you got? Come on, Anna, y'all did so many things for clout. Who was y'all? Well, okay, I'm sorry. You're right. They did a lot of things for clout. Caliber said he was bisexual. So did Pice. Well, Armand. He really was bisexual. Like, Pice is a little like that in real life. So, like, nobody made these niggas put these words in this nigga mouth. These were their own words. So it's like, how do we hold on what Chief did 5 years ago, and we can't talk about the character of these people? Like, Chief has evolved. Chief has had a change of heart. Like, the version that I speak to now, he's an evolved person, bruh. Like, people can't change. If he can change, if they can have a change of heart and a change of mind, Chief can't have one. But let Chief ever say, oh, I got to change of heart and I changed my mind. People still going to drag this man and dog this man. But when Aaron do it, oh, good job, Aaron, yay. No, I'm not saying it's a good job on him. I think it's more cathartic. I think it's more cathartic for him. It's more of a healing. He's going through his healing process of taking his... The other day, he was like, I wasn't even talking about carbonation. Jackson was like, you were just talking about Chief yesterday. He was like, that was only for 0.5 seconds. Brother, I need you to heal so much to the point where you don't got to talk about this man for... Why? It's a part of his life. So when we talk about it, but it's a problem. But you know what? Aaron has never hit below the belt and came straight out and said he's a rapist. He raped this person. He raped that person. Aaron has never come. He never, not once have I ever heard him come straight out and just spill the tea. I said the worst of the worst about Chief, bruh. This nigga done said he hope this man died. Like, bruh, that's not... You taking it out of context when he said it. Bruh, if you say you hope somebody died, that's not healing properly. That's not healing properly, brother. If you had... Listen, okay, if Chief was a part of his experience, why not embrace that experience, good and bad, and then just walk away gracefully? You don't gotta talk bad about nobody. Just walk away. Why can't... They can't do that. So he be intelligent when he's really not. And he talk about emotional intelligence. And he said if he ever see me, he don't know what he'd do. MEDAYA, True ain't gonna do shit if he ever see me. Let me tell you what he did when he saw me at the courtroom. When he saw... It was really hard for me to get a word in edgewise, as you guys can hear. But I genuinely wanted to have this conversation with Anna so that she understands, you know, like, as much as she could, that everyone who was there had a different experience. You know, at the end of the day, she wasn't really in carbonation. You know, she's kind of carbonation adjacent. So I wanted to just try to point that out to her so that she could have a better understanding and how her, you know, her approach was absolutely wrong. But you guys continue to listen. Please be sure to hit that like button. Replay gang, I'm talking to you too. Bush babies, you too. At the courtroom, he went and got the police. It was the detective. They had regular clothes on, but he had a badge and he had a gun. And this nigga pointed. Like this because Jax Juju was in line behind. This nigga pointed at us, bro. This nigga went and got him. We wasn't even doing. We didn't say nothing to the nigga. We wasn't trolling. We like, yo, why he going to get the police and this nigga pointing at us, bro? True is a bitch, bro. And that don't got nothing to do with me, but at the same time, he be trying to act hard like, nigga, you not gonna do shit if you see me in real life. That was... Why try to act like that for the internet? Why try to be like, oh, talk so bad about Chief when you would never do that in his face. MEDAYA, you know that if you take Aaron and Chief and put them in the jungle with no police or nobody around, you know Aaron ain't gonna talk like that in Chief's face. So why not? Like that's not real. And I'm a realist, and that's why I say I'm not here to attack your character. But I'm here to regulate, cause we need to know what the character was. Again, I know you saw that man about to crash out on camera when the police came. Nigga, you the only person with a kid. How you ready to crash out with the police? Aaron has crashed out behavior.
You don't believe that they were in a cult?
No, I don't have a problem.
Or a culture.
Remember when I was a character witness, I said something about the cult?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with acknowledging that imagination was a cult which is a group of people who represents a culture.
Right. And similar ideas, similar beliefs.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Like, yeah, it's real life cult shit. Like, do you know, like, I study occult knowledge. Do you know what the word occult means? It just means to hit it.
Right.
It's not a bad thing, but when people hear occult, they're like, oh my gosh, like it's so bad. But it's not a bad thing.
Right.
America is a cult. The American government and military is a cult.
I agree with you on that.
So right now, if Aaron would have stayed in the military and if he would have did what he did to Tree, don't you know that's treason? If he would have did that to the American government, what he did to Tree, that he would have been charged with treason. Right now, Eric Snowden is on the America's Most Wanted list for leaking information to the public.
True.
So he can't get away with that fake shit with the government. So, bro, like, just how you served in the military, you served the most honorable prophet elite of Christ. And he want to act like he didn't mean to do that or that. And no, that was a divine experience. Chief bought you your wife. He bought you Beagle. He bought you your son. Like, my nigga, how can you despise somebody? And I always wanted to ask him, this was not to be disrespectful. I just always wanted to ask him, like, yo, how do you feel knowing that the person you hate so much has had your girl in every which way? So not only were you a bad decision maker, but she was a bad decision maker too. And now y'all over there trauma bond and turn victim. Where do you do that at, bro?
But don't you also realize the part that their state of mind and frame of mind is no longer one mind, oneself. They're not thinking in the imagination way.
You ain't got to be with that knowledge self with that five sciences, but you don't got to be talking shit about nobody neither. Like your shit don't stink, or like your mistakes is so much better than she was.
Anna, we have all done bad shit in our life. All of us. Nobody is better than the other.
So why
But
do you get dragged the most?
the bottom line to me, though, Anna, is that they're entitled to their opinion and experience as they see it now. It's their perspective. You understand? Y'all always use that word perspective. And do you realize that someone's perception or perspective of a situation is their reality?
That's cool, but here's my issue with that, and I'm here to clock it. I'm here to clock the T.
Regulate.
You're not keeping a healthy perspective on this. Because a healthy perspective is not to point the finger and have three of them motherfuckers pointing back at you. Like, brother, what was you thinking? You got yourself in this situation. Don't you know Aaron would be dead right now if it wasn't for Chief? Chief said, no, we're gonna walk out with our hands out. Aaron would be dead if Chief had listened to Aaron was like, yeah, let's do whatever you're trying to do. They would be dead right now. Aaron is not a good decision maker. And at least in the past, he hasn't been. And if he don't want to be talking about what he did 4 or 5 years ago, then he need to let that shit go with Chief. Point blank, period. Like, one person ain't above the other. Like, let's keep this shit all the way around the board, all the way across the board. Keep this shit good, bro.
Yeah, but the reality of the situation is he has his own perspective on the situation, and he's all of them. Anybody who wants to get on Beyonce's internet and talk about how they feel, I don't think that y'all should make it the situation that deep. It should not be that. It shouldn't be deep to where you're online disrespecting a woman, Kendra.
But that wasn't disrespect.
Yes, it was. Yes, that was disrespectful. Oh my God, that was so disrespectful.
My girl now, I can accept the fact that she probably been with some people before me, but I can't accept the fact that if she ever fucked one of my enemies or somebody who I fucking hate, bro, I can't accept that, bro. So now both of y'all some fucking victims and fucking, I'm not with that shit, bro. As a man, how does that make you feel, bro? Chief is living in your mind rent free, my nigga. Like, come on, like you can't even, bro, if the nigga done fuck my bitch, I ain't even about to come on here and say I wish he was dead and I'm not even about to talk all that shit about him if you got that on me, my nigga. Like, Kendra was at one point saying, oh, Chief was my first, opened me up. Couldn't nobody open me up like Chief. Like, Kendra really felt like this about Chief at one point in time, bro. Like, it's just the truth. I didn't say nothing bad. And did y'all ever know that he did that to Baby John face? Did y'all ever know that?
I did not know any of that information. And why didn't we ever see any bruises on Jaomi?
Y'all wasn't in the camera 24/7, but they, of course, when it happened is when you didn't see him on camera. True smacked the fuck out of this nigga so hard, had little John face swole the fuck up. Listen, go back. I'll screen record it. When I asked him yes or no, I would have been like, hell no, I ain't did that to my son. What was his response? He said, I can't remember. So you know that nigga did that shit, but don't fall for that pretty face, green eyes, and you thinking this nigga. No, that nigga's a fucking child abuser. If somebody asks you did you abuse your grandson?
I've slapped the shit out of once at one point in time. That doesn't make me a horrible mother.
The babies in their face?
Not a baby, but when they were kids.
I'm saying, but at y'all age, this was a few years ago. Y'all was younger. You know what I'm saying? I know all people say, but that's why I say, bro, you would have been a real nigga if you would have been like, yeah, I smacked my son, but he couldn't say that. He gonna lie in front. That man said, I can't remember. His answer, if he didn't do that, you gotta know human psychology, and that's what I'm dealing with. That nigga think he's smart or he intellectual. Nigga, I clock and read through all that shit. That nigga faking, pump faking. The way I saw this nigga, the shit with Caliber was drunk. True ran up in the nigga's face like, yeah, nigga. Like, he got up in his shit, and I'm watching this shit, and then she was like, hey, hold on. Why would you run up in this man and you know he drunk right now? You wouldn't do that when y'all sober. He was like, oh yeah, you right. And she was like, nah, y'all gotta catch that fade because you just disrespected this man. Oh, I don't want to fight my brother. Like, nah, like, I saw fear in True eyes. I could not let that go down in my presence. And I literally stopped the fight from taking place. So what I'm saying is, True be acting one way, but he got another side to him. True never liked me because I wasn't following and being with them every step of the way. That nigga despised me because of that. That nigga turned his nose up and thought he was better than everybody. That nigga played super hard. But really, nigga, you a coward. And so I think that's what gets me going is because like, hold on, bro. I saw you in real life, bro. I saw you, and we know you in real life. That's why Jackson, when he said, well, Chief abused people off camera. Jack said, well, True, didn't you abuse people off camera? Bruh, like, come on, my nigga, like, you cannot. So, we don't really know about True stories. We don't got details of True stories, but True would give you details of how he smacked somebody, and how Chief smacked somebody. So, like, if we gonna tell the whole truth, let's tell the whole truth.
Well, when Jax asked him that, when Jax confronted him with that, he said yes.
Because he ain't had no choice but to say yes.
No, he could have said no.
No, because that nigga know he was fucking smacking y'all off camera. And they saw. This nigga knew he couldn't lie about that in that moment, so he had to say yes. But then he go into
At one point, Anna, everybody was smacking everybody. Come on.
Well, baby Jotto?
Everybody was smacking everybody. And you know what? That's his child. If he felt the need to discipline him.
Be honest about that. When questioned about that, nigga don't lie in front of people. Be like, yeah, I smacked my son because he wasn't listening, so I chopped his little ass. He gonna sit there and try to, because he got an image to keep, and he don't want to be, and I'm not here to like try to, but the same way y'all go in and she can try to tell in every last little fuck up that he ever did, I need y'all to see that these was grown ass people. I remember at the skating rink, she had bought me a vape when I had went to Cali and first met them, right? But at time, the tribe was not smoking or no drinking. They was like real, like discipline on that, right? I remember Shaka, he was like, man, since I done been here, I done smoked no weed. Like, I remember all of that. So I think Pice had asked to come get my pen. He hit the pen. The pen got passed around to the point Solar was about to pass out at the skating rink. Solar was sitting on the ground, and we was fanning him. Well, they was fanning him. And Chief was mad as shit. Chief was like, bruh, didn't I tell y'all niggas we not smoking? He was like, oh, they like some fucking kids, bro. You tell them not to do nothing, and they do it. So it was like, these niggas was like some big-ass fucking kids. Chief was like they dad and they parent, like, always, like, being like, bro, I told y'all niggas not to do that. Now this nigga over here about to fucking pass out. So they was still, I guess, we can also say that they was young-minded. These were younger individuals. You know, we can give them some excuses. We can give them some grace and compassion. But Chief was always trying to steer them boy in the right way. But it will be them kind of like bringing shit upon themselves. So it's just like, I've seen it. Anna, you don't see anything wrong with the fact that you view the situation. Your hair looks nice, by the way. Oh, I'm thankful. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really healthy. I'm grateful. Yeah, but you see the situation. You don't see anything wrong with the fact that you saw Nature Boy being like a father figure to them when you're also saying that they're grown-ups. To be honest with you, while I was in it, I all the way didn't clock the father figure because I didn't. Just so you guys know, this conversation that we're having was actually FaceTime via IG. Okay? So that's why I noticed her hair. Her hair does look really nice and healthy. But that's how this conversation actually occurred. It was actually on FaceTime on Instagram. I do have video, but I don't know that the audio of the video came through. So I recorded audio as well as video. If the video came through, I'll upload the video as far as the sound, because I've never screen recorded while I was in a IG FaceTime call before. And she knows that I was recording. She is aware. You'll hear shortly. But she's aware that I was recording. Remember, I was watching them on YouTube, so I think these niggas elite. I'm like, oh my God. Right. Like, I get to meet carbonation. Then when I met them, I'm like, y'all some regular ass fucking people. Like, these people are regular as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So at the moment, I didn't see it, but after a while, I'm like, yo, like, it was like Chief, like, science type shit. He was always trying to put them on game. Mm. So, yeah, but when I think about a father figure, like, Chief reminds me of my dad. Exactly how Chief is how my dad is. He's very stern. He got the biggest heart, the biggest heart in the world. He'd do anything for anybody, but he's very stern, and you don't play in his presence. I don't care who it is, man, female, kid. You don't play in his presence, right? So a lot of that gorillaness, that grudginess, it reminded me of my dad. So that never like scared me. Like I never was, because I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, my daddy, like, he don't fucking play, like, you know. So, but I just saw that as discipline. I saw that as discipline. I'm like, oh, this is a group of people. They on a mission. I'm like, they really doing the work. Like, they really doing the work. Like, they really putting in that work. And so
And wait, let me interject real quick. It was like a spiritual boot camp, and he was more like a father figure. And what your father figure? Why would your father figure need to be intimate with all of the women?
Well, I didn't say father figure. I said he reminded me of my father. Mm-hmm. But if that was a spiritual boot camp, Chief would be looked at like as a drill instructor.
Okay,
like
gotcha.
He was the fucking sergeant. He was the fucking drill instructor. Mm-hmm. And but you said something like about him having sex with
all of the women. Why was it so necessary?
I feel like Chief is a supreme being, and he like any other alpha man, like they like to spread their seed. Okay. You know how much black women be like, oh, niggas ain't shit. Mm-hmm. That nigga always cheating. Excuse me. Nigga always cheating or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's because that ain't just cheap. That's a lot of black men. They just when you an alpha, you attract a lot of women. You're like a woman magnet.
But a lot of those women didn't come there to be with him.
They might didn't come for that. Mm-hmm. But when you come, like let's say somebody who came for Solar.
Right. Like Zoka.
I came for Solar, but eventually I realized, oh, you not really him. You just a servant. This the big dog. He really the one sparking my mind, and they would be so infatuated with Chief, even down to the men. Like motherfuckers, like when Chief would talk, they would just be gazing into his eyes, like all the females. Like I don't know. I guess she could be like charming or whatever. But
okay.
But I feel like the woman gravitated to him, and I feel like I remember when Zoka first got there, how she spoke. She was supposed to be for Chief. She ain't supposed to be for no bitch ass so long.
She's still very well spoken.
That baby ain't made it for a reason. That's a divine reason, because that baby would have had her attached to him, but she not for him. Zoka is not for Solar.
Well, Zoka is still very much well spoken and very articulate, beautiful young lady.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I just from the outside looking in,
yeah,
I felt that you took it a little too far. Yeah. And because as I start to say, Kendra doesn't bother anybody. She doesn't troll anyone.
She was talking shit 4 days ago. I saw it at the end of her live. She like, yeah, and we can talk, we can say whatever we want to talk. So you know what? Our little chit chat.
She can talk about whatever it was their experience, Anna.
That's facts. But why you blaming other people and not blaming yourself?
They have all taken accountability.
Who said they can talk about other people? Now, I'm going to just say that that's messy, because if you a healed person, mm-hmm. if you a divine person, mm-hmm. you ain't going to be on nobody internet talking about nobody. You know how much I got exes mm-hmm. who I made up feel like that broke my heart or something, but I'm not about to go and online and bash them and be talking about them like what we had is what we had. I'm about to walk away from you. You know how much ex-members don't talk about carbonation? Like they just live their life and they post what they got going on. No, every time they pop up, they gotta say a little something. So if they can do that shit, we can pop up and say a little something. She probably summoned me. Because why is you talking, like why is you still talking about this in a negative way, bro? And trying to make it seem
because they're
I'm healed or I'm vibrating high or like y'all so much better than us. When bitch, you can't let that hurt go.
Listen, a part of the journey of healing from something that you view was devastating or hurtful or traumatic for you is to...
How can you feel so much like that if you did it to yourself? Give yourself grace.
How did they do it to themselves?
But I asked you, did she make you join combination? He said no.
Yeah, they did.
Ain't nobody make you take your ass over there to another grown man. Let me ask you this, MEDAYA. Why is it that they're a victim and I'm not?
Well, honest answer?
And I don't know she for years now. We don't live together and everything. Why did I not become a victim during none of this time? You want me to give you my honest answer? Yeah. I think I know what it's gonna be, but yeah, I would love to. Okay, tell me what you think it's gonna be before I say it. Because I wasn't there all the time, or I didn't spend as much time, or something like that. No, I feel that it's because you are still involved in imagination, and you haven't taken a step back from the situation. You're still, when you were talking to Aaron today, you were talking about how the judge had COVID and she should have not been in the courtroom because of COVID. The judge was social distance enough. Well, MEDAYA, I know you can't tell me because I looked it up. The CDC guidelines that was before it got lifted. It got lifted a few days later, but during that time, you were required to, what's the word called when you gotta stay home away from everybody? Quarantine. You had quarantine, and you cannot come back unless you take a negative test. I mean, whatever, you know the fucking shit. But that was that, and as somebody in such a high place, you were supposed to follow that. How regular people supposed to follow that, and we can't. Nature boy. Everybody else in the courtroom, you are exposing that to. That is not. And where in the world is that professional? The guidelines were clearly in place. You know how many people died behind COVID? Whether the chief said what he said or not, it don't matter. They took every precaution in the courtroom. Huh? They took every precaution in the courtroom. They cleaned the courtroom. I was in there with my hibiscus tea. I was in there with my herbs. I was like, oh hell, because I'm like, I feel like we gotta be here, but still, like, I ain't taking no chances still. Like, it's still, and I don't think, I don't know. I just feel like people be trying to pick little things to talk about, and y'all missing the whole bigger picture. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand that you guys feel that the trial wasn't handled correctly and the judge should not have been there. But I also understand the reality of it is she was social distanced. They provided masks for anyone who wanted one. They also had the courtroom cleaned effectively. And then ultimately, you're leaving out the part where they actually did recess. What do you mean recess? Remember? A couple days? Yeah, remember that we stopped and then we stopped on Tuesday. She still came back in and you know how much paper she touched that she passed to the jurors and they had to touch the same papers? It don't matter if you wasn't directly affected because of whatever limited role that you played in the courtroom, but those jurors had to touch papers that came from the judge. Like, y'all acting like that don't exist. All I'm saying is, if I'm on trial, please judge, don't preside over me while you're sick. Let's take a break and then come back and do this the right way. Because before she announced she was sick, I was paying attention to every single thing in the courtroom, everybody in the courtroom, and I noticed she kept coughing and like her throat, she kept clearing her throat and drinking whatever she was drinking out that thing. And I noticed that the next thing you know, boom, she said she got. I was like, yo, I knew that judge wasn't feeling well, but she just had to be there and she wanted to be there. But to me, that's not big. The other thing is, do you realize that the judge did not make the decision as far as his guilt or innocence? Yes, I do realize that, but I think she had a lot of. She did make the conviction though. She didn't do the. No, wait a minute. Did you not hear that the state of Georgia made that recommendation? They made the recommendation. But that was her final decision. Yeah, it was. I saw a post yesterday on Instagram, and I guess it was this white lady, this fat white lady. She sat on her stepson because I guess he was being bad, so she sat on him. Mm-hmm. He ended up passing away, and they gave the lady 6 years. Now, she took somebody's life now. You know what I'm saying? She literally, like, a kid died behind that. Even though it was probably like involuntary manslaughter, it still happened. We know that conviction isn't as just. But here, listen,
Mm-hmm.
Chief, he created this reality for himself, right? When you were the Christ, that was the part of his crucifixion. It's a part of the storyline. It's supposed to happen like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Chief got to basically like die and be born again to like give people hope. Cause motherfuckers they afraid to change. All black people, we so afraid to change and do things different that we need to see somebody like P. Diddy, a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything took from him and him be thrown in a cell and for him to overcome himself, like, that's to give the people hope. And during that process, like, that reality happened to test humanity. It happened to test us. I'll remain righteous through the whole time. You get what I'm saying? Because if people deem Chief to be a demon, then I must be an angel to him. He's still my black brother. Like, listen, how may I be of service to you, Chief? Like, are you okay? What's good? Do you need to talk? Like, what was good? That's my job. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm happy. I'm happy that you are there for him in that way.
Because somebody need at least one person, right? Let's say you lost everything. You would want at least one person to be like, yo, I still love you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think compassion is a beautiful thing. I might don't agree with everything Chief Sarah do, but I understand why he's doing that. So because of that, I got grace and compassion. He, trust me, believe me, he means well. His intentions are well. Our black men mean well. When they selling drugs and stuff, they just trying to get money to take care of their family. They really mean well. It's just that our black men got some work to do. They got some work to do, and he's not exempt from the human experience. But we cannot negate or deny the fact all the lives Chief has touched. A lot of y'all taking Chief got a lot of good karma. He has a lot of good karma because he saved people. You have people come on the live like, bro, you saved my life. I was suicidal. I mean, people from all over the world, right? Mm-hmm. So regardless if people think he really not, he still has this impression on humanity. And so he has good karma for that. And people want to look at him being a bad thing. It makes me, somebody who like to keep a healthy perspective, I think Chief is being preserved. I really do. I think he's being preserved. And he's getting a chance to tap into himself more and see what he's truly made out of. When you have nothing left, when everyone has left, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you truly made of? Like, this is his story. This is his test. And I would never sit here and bash nobody. I don't care who it is. Like, MEDAYA, as much as I'll probably troll y'all back, I would never want to see you down and out. Or, you know,
I know that.
Yeah, just to nobody. So it's just like, I'm like, damn, like, carbonation, imagination, we really love gang, right? And we really push that, but then people like sticks and stones at us when all we doing is just speaking science, we speaking, and people like, well, you not living it, like people.
Well, can I interject there because this is a good point for me to ask you this.
Yes.
And I want you to be honest with me. Do you really believe that everyone is living in Eligio Bishop's mind?
Yes. You want me to
So wait, if let me ask the other part of this is, if God forbid, and I'm not wishing this at all, so I want it to be clear. Mm-hmm. Let's say he be deceased, would all of us die too?
No, because energy doesn't die. It only like transfers. You can't kill.
Okay.
You can't kill that. Like,
okay.
People put it out there like you can't. You would have to kill all of imagination to kill him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Plus more, right? So let me break it down to you.
Mm-hmm.
So when they say, you and Chief mind,
mm-hmm.
It's almost like a trick statement. You know how you got a trick question, but
right.
It's almost like a trick statement.
Mm-hmm.
People like, I'm not in his mind.
Automatically it starts an uproar.
I know, right? And let me tell you why. Because people are in their ego and they're in their emotions, right? Because if you think about it scientifically and logically, it makes sense. It makes total sense. So people don't need to get offended by it because Let me tell you why we are in Chief's dream. MEDAYA, how do you know me? You know me from...
Through Nature Boy.
Yeah, you know me from Chief. How do you know Aaron? You know Aaron's the Nature Boy.
Yeah.
You know Lufa says what? So right now, this reality that me and you are experiencing, this exchange that me and you are having...
is through his mind.
Because Chief projected this. You know what I'm saying? This is his dream. He the one who wanted to be a chief, have a tribe, and you know what I'm saying? So he just basically manifested and projected all of the people that he needed to play a role in it, right?
So hold on. So I got a question right there then. My kids, what about my kids? Because they're not involved they don't even know anything about carbonation or imagination. They don't nothing. Because I asked them before, like early on. And they still don't understand or know much about it.
Yeah. I feel like they still are a part of his reality, his mind, because you are in your
by way of me.
Extension of you.
Okay.
But so right now, like ask me, you probably heard me when I asked this earlier, but ask me, but they be like, Anna, where are you located?
Where are you located?
So right now, I would have to be located in your mind because you're projecting this reality with me. So I'm a manifestation of you to be in your mind. So
I manifested this conversation.
You did, but you're having it with me.
Aha.
So I'm a projection of your mind, so I must be located in your mind right now. And right now, you're located in my mind because I projected this reality. I hit you up like.
But overall, we are both living in Nature Boy's mind because of that's the connection. In his dream.
We're living in his dream because if it wasn't for him,
we wouldn't know each other.
This is all about carbonation and imagination. So
right.
If it wasn't for that, me and you would not be having this connection right now.
Right.
So there's no need for people to get offended. Like, man, Chief, Aaron and Boy's song, every day I wake up swear it's me versus me.
Hey, I remember it.
Aaron verse, I wanted to ask Aaron, like, yo, did you write that verse or did Chief write that verse? Or did Chief make you write that verse? Because those lyrics, the shit that he was saying, he was like, everything is all me. So he knew then that everything is him. Like, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm in your mind, so like I'm kind of like yo right now. It's like a projector. You remember the projectors in school in class, and you put the little sheet on there, and then it projects into the reality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we're projecting realities, and so we're just talking science, but people get so I'm not in your mind. Aaron knows Kendrick because of Chief. He had Baby Job because of Chief. He's writing the book because Chief gave him the material to write the book. And
wait a minute? Did you read the book though?
I did not.
So how can you say that Chief gave him the material?
Here's what I caught. The book is called Fueled by Momentum. If you listen to his
the book is called Momentum, the Fuel to Success.
Okay. Yeah, Momentum, the Fuel to Success. But if you listen to his verse on every day I wake up squares
me versus me.
He said the fuel to my momentum. Like he said something about the fuel to my momentum. So whatever that title of that book is, I noticed that. Trust me, MEDAYA, I catch everything. Play the verse. And he says basically what the title of the book is, he says that in his verse. So he been talking about that, he just decided to turn it into a book. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta listen to the verse and you gotta hear what this nigga was saying. This nigga was like Chief here to send a message, no UPS. Like this nigga verse went crazy, and I'm like, there's no way this nigga went from rapping like this to nigga, I hope you die, nigga, you the worst nigga.
Well, the hope he died part, the hope he died part, you missed what Aaron said. He did not say he hoped. He said he was so upset. And he was so obsessed with the trial because he didn't feel that Nature Boy should have gotten off for all that he had done, especially not for what he was on trial for. And he said that he contemplated unaliving him if he was let free. That's what.
I'm not surprised by that. True was a crash out. He the same person that said he was gonna chop his hand off. You know what I'm saying? Before, like, why would you say some shit? What, nigga, you about to chop your hand? Nigga, Chief ain't never said he'd chop his hand off for True. Chief ain't never said, nigga, I'm about to shoot it out with the police will be like, nah, bro, like True was in too deep. And he said that in his verse. He said, once you find Bob, you know you in too deep. That nigga was way in too deep, bro. But it was only his nigga. He put himself in that shit. And all people need to do is just don't point the finger. I don't know. Don't go on the internet talking.
I don't feel that he's pointing the finger. I feel that he's discussing his experience from his perspective.
That he created.
He may have had a hand in it.
He created that as perspective with Chief. Ain't no way you sit at somebody's feet for 5 years. Chief ain't really did them niggas really nothing wrong. All he really did was fuck your bitch. That nigga Chief ain't never fought True one, like knocked his ass or nothing like that. Chief ain't never really, you know what I'm saying? Niggas could have got up out of here, man.
Well, the thing to me is what the one thing to me that
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't going. So again, why am I not a victim of why these niggas a victim? Like niggas is no, bro. Like niggas die every day, B. Shit real out here in life, and these niggas won't be crying because they chose, you know what I'm saying, because they couldn't take the heat. Why this nigga ain't never said nothing to Chief when he been out? You waiting this man get locked up? That's not respectable and that's not honorable. Like, bro, I get jiggy with that. There been plenty of times me and Chief, I put him in the closet like, hey man, let me holler at you. Like,
have you ever been in a domestic violence situation?
No, my mom has though.
Okay. Was it hard for her to leave, or was it time and time again of her staying and going back and staying and going back, or not leaving at all?
Eventually it was, and then eventually she was able to leave. But you know what? At a point, I got mad at my mama too. I'm like, hold on, we left, why we going back? And I start getting mad at her because like now you asking for this shit, bruh. People gotta take accountability for where they at in life, bruh. And maybe they was just at a low point, maybe they was at a vulnerable point. But Chief ain't never brainwashed them niggas to do nothing but just basically be disciplined and have divine knowledge of self. He ain't really did nothing. Like y'all make it seem like Chief was over there fucking people up every day, just walking around slapping people. Like that was not it. Niggas was over there in the tropics. Niggas was in the water. Them niggas was smiling in them pictures. Embrace that moment. Alright, everything might have not been peaches and cream. Shit might have went left sometimes, but shit, that's his life, nigga. And families, motherfuckers fight all the time. Motherfuckers have issues all the time, but shit, niggas take that shit with a grain of salt and keep it pushing. Them niggas be on the internet crying. You got some people that don't talk about it. They just move on, go do what they do. And I understand people heal differently, but I don't think it's never okay to get on the internet.
How do you know that those people aren't just waiting for the right time to speak?
Speak about what?
Their experience.
Man, that's some victim stuff right there. And I can't relate to that. I'm not a victim. I'm a victor in life. I take accountability. Like the mother, she take responsibility for everything. You even as with your kids, like you know what I'm saying, you had to bring them into this world. You had to take responsibility. You didn't have a choice whether if you want to take care of that or not.
No, I didn't.
And so people gotta recognize it, like, well, damn, I might have not been like that, you know. But guess what? I learned something from the situation, and let me move on gracefully. All that extra talk. Okay, well now you summoning other spirits to come and battle with you. You know what I'm saying? Well, motherfuckers, just everybody need to keep pushing.
Why does it have to be a battle? Why can't you have your perspective and Aaron and Kendra and all of the other members? Like, let me ask you this. Why you never pop up on Velvet? Velvet always got something to say negative about Nature Boy. Y'all pay attention to her response to this question. You heard my question. I said, why don't they ever pop up on Velvet? Because Velvet always has something to say about Nature Boy and her experience, right? Listen to her response.
You know what? Velvet is an Aquarius, like she's a February Aquarius. Mm-hmm. I remember our couple little interactions, and they always was cool. But you want to know the real answer to that? Yeah. It's because that's baby Ellie's mother. Baby Ellie's mom. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I would never. She gonna get it from baby Ellie when baby Ellie get older. Oh, baby Ellie gonna the same relationship Velvet got with her mom. She wait to baby Ellie get older. Baby Ellie, she gonna figure out what the fuck going on, and she gonna have a ride for Velvet. So Velvet gonna get that when she get that.
I don't believe that for 1 minute. And clearly, Honor the God is not aware of the relationship, the very strong and loving relationship that Velvet has with her mother. Okay? So I know that Eliana is going to love on, care for, and respect her mother for doing exactly what she is supposed to do. Love her, care for her, clothe her, and feed her. Okay? And teach her to become a woman. So I doubt very much, and I'm speaking these words over their relationship, because I know for a fact that Nature Boy would love to create a divide between Velvet and his daughter. And thank God that Velvet kept her away from him so that divide could never happen.
Okay, what about Solar?
Okay, y'all listen very carefully, because I'm going to have to run this part back. I asked her, what about Solar? Y'all heard me. I said, okay, what about Solar? Okay? Y'all ready? Listen. I'm going to run it back.
What about Solar? Solar, bitch ass nigga, but that nigga clown ass nigga, but I understand he just playing his role, and he just liked one of my videos on my Instagram. Before he got locked up, he was messaging me on Telegram. Me and him got all type of voice notes. But Solar is a clown. But Solar wanna be down. This nigga just sent Chief for cash down. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga
Did y'all hear that? Let me run it back.
Bro, and he just liked one of my videos.
Let me run it back.
Okay, what about Solar? Solar, bitch ass nigga, but that nigga clown ass nigga, but I understand he just playing his role, and he just liked one of my videos on my Instagram. Before he got locked up, he was messaging me on Telegram. Me and him got all type of voice notes. But Solar is a clown. But Solar wanna be down. This nigga just sent Chief for cash down. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga I'm saying like this nigga me and him got all type of voice notes. But Solar is a clown. But Solar wanna be down. This nigga just sent Chief for cash down. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga
She said that he just sent.
I think he's trying to correct all his,
She said that Solar sent Nature Boy a cash app recently. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all just hear that? I almost lost my lunch. I was like, wait, what? Huh? Let me run that back. Solar, I need a response from you, Solar. Is that true? Is that true, Solar? You sending Nature Boy money and you ain't taking care of Mage? Make that make sense. Is that for real or is she capping? Solar, please put it in your stories. Do a short clip, pre-record. But I mean, I know you don't owe me no answers, but I need answers. Okay, what about Solar?
Solar, bitch ass nigga, but that nigga clown ass nigga, but I understand he just playing his role and he just liked one of my videos on my Instagram. Before he got locked up, he was messaging me on Telegram. Me and him got all type of voice notes. But Solar is a clown. But Solar wanna be down. This nigga just sent cheap for cash app. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga I think he's trying to correct all his, whatever.
That part, BB. The question is, did Janae and Velvet hit?
Bitch ass nigga, but that nigga clown ass nigga, but I understand he just playing his role and he just liked one of my videos on my Instagram. Before he got locked up, he was messaging me on Telegram. Me and him got all type of voice notes. But Solar is a clown. But Solar wanna be down. This nigga just sent cheap for cash app. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga I think he's trying to correct all his, whatever. He play, but he's still like,
I meant to finish reading BB's comment. She said the question is, did Janae and or Velvet hear that Solar is sending Nature Boy money? I pray she capping too, Miss Leo.
He just liked one of my videos on my Instagram. Before he got locked up, he was messaging me on Telegram. Me and him got all type of voice notes. But Solar is a clown. But Solar wanna be down. This nigga just sent cheap for cash app. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga I think he's trying to correct all his, whatever. He got his role to play, but he's still like, I think he wanna come back to you. Like not come back to him in that way, but I think he just wanna make things right. You know what I'm saying? I think that jail time might have humbled him. Cause that was crazy work. Cause this nigga was messaging me and him was going back and forth one day on the messages. The next thing you know, I see this nigga getting locked up. I'm like, yo, but that didn't age well. Like what me and him was talking about, and I'm like, man, these niggas hell. But they all characters in the story, so like I remember we were tripping with Chief about it, and he was like, no matter what, they always stay close. They don't never go too far. No matter what they do with their life, he was like, they always stay close. Because they know. Them boys still, why was Solo coming liking my stuff? He know I'm an extension of Chief. They just be trying to stay in the loop, man. They be trying to stay in the spike. All that.
Hold on. Real Talk with Rita said all cap. How you know that's all cap? What does Honor the God have to gain from lying to me and saying that Solar sent Nature Boy a cash app, or that they were messaging in Telegram, or that he was liking her comments? If I'm be totally transparent and honest, I have screenshots of Solar liking people in Imagination's comments and videos. Okay? I have actual screenshots, recent screenshots, real talk, and I'll post them. I'm gonna go ahead and post them. So that's why I'm posing a question to Solar to let us know if that's true. Because how you gonna get on the stand, testify, and then give a victim statement, and now all of a sudden you sending this man cash apps? The math ain't mathing, but real talk, I'ma post them. I'ma post the him commenting and liking current members of Nation, aka Imagination's post on Instagram. I already have the screenshot. So I posted. That's why I don't know if she capping. That's why I gotta say I don't know if she capping or not. You feel me?
Spotlight Chief ever had, and Chief ever gave them niggas. Like I thought he was like, yeah, I only did it because I thought I was gonna get a record label. He was like, get a record deal or something like that. But Chief had put them niggas in the spotlight, and they became something. They became these characters, and now. I mean, everybody healing in their own way and handle it in their own way, but they still a part of Chief's dream. We would not know a Solar if it wasn't for Nature Boy. Like, Chief became him. He put himself up first, and then he put them on. And it was a movement. Everybody from around the world was watching. I'm telling you, this was love and flip-flop.
I didn't look at it as that. When I first saw it, I was very concerned and disturbed because my oldest daughter is 30 years old. My youngest is 25.
Oh, okay.
And around the time that I started watching, they were around the same age as some of the members. Mm-hmm. And what really concerned me or disturbed me was that Nature Boy was always the oldest person in the room from Aya.
Yeah.
But that just concerned me because, you know, like, to be honest with you, like I'm 48, I'll be 49 this year.
You want to know why that was?
Why?
Because Chief was an OG. That's like a little gang or something like that. You always got that one OG, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but you got to think, Chief was coming with some real, like, esoteric knowledge. Like, yeah, they may have heard somewhere else, but just the way he compiled it, the way he did it, screaming on the mountaintops, in fucking Costa Rica with his shirt off, it was just very captivating, right?
Okay.
So a lot of older people, like you can't, like older people be stuck in their ways. It's hard to teach a old dog new tricks. You get what I'm saying? So older people, so he appealed to a lot of the younger people, people who was tapping into that frequency. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was just that generation for his movement, like. You know, the oldest person was like Mama Dia, but still, it's just like Chief had everybody from all walks of life, even people who work physically on the camera. You have people who were called in. A lot of older ladies have rocked with Chief and stuff like that. So, that was just the generation for his movement during that time. Like the videos he made in the jungle, it looked good with the characters they had. Like it wouldn't have looked right with a bunch of like older people. I don't know. It's just. Chief did what he did, and he did it very, it was clever, you know what I'm saying? Everything was down to
You don't think that had anything to do with, manipulation?
Yeah, I feel like some manipulation could have taken place, but it's just like, what was he manipulating people to do? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was he, like, we manipulate people all the time. Just to
yeah, that's true, we do.
Not in a bad way.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, like, we are here to make energy work for us. Like, if you're a true alchemist, you're going to alchemize energy to work for you. You're going to take something and transmute it and alchemize that, you know? So, again, when you ask me these questions, I choose to give you the most highest and healthy perspective.
Right.
People can say other things, like, oh, no, well, all right, that's fine, bro. But here I am. I represent my yacht, which is balance. I'm here to balance this shit out. Like, y'all not about to tip the scales all the way this way and try to make it seem like Chief this all bad person. I need somebody to be talking about the good thing he has done for humanity as well. Like, where they do that at?
What do you view that he's done so good for humanity?
Chief has sparked people's minds, and he has helped people gain true enlightenment as far as like becoming in tune with nature and coming in tune with yourself, and like letting people know, like, yo, you're a God, you're the creator's reality. Again, people might have spoke about these different messages, like these sciences prior to him, but it's the way he did it. Why was everybody watching? Let's ask that question.
Right.
Why was everybody watching? Like, people just like the people who was in the group. You could have turned your TV off. You could have, like, if a nigga saying something you don't like, you could have turned that shit off. But no, people paid their attention to him. So they gave him all the currency and energy he needed to basically play out his little dream, play out his dream.
I understand that.
I don't know if we was all watching. Everybody was locked in. Everybody had their popcorn. We was locked in, you know. So I think he just highlighted what the black community just really going through. Nobody in Carbonation knew each other. Nobody was related. Everybody was from a different state.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
even some were from different countries.
Yeah. So he was just highlighting things that was going where, and I don't know what people thought when a group of people, you got 15, 18, 20 people getting together and everybody dealing with all these traumas. You right, shit was flaring, shit was going down, you know. But I think people just more than anything, people probably feel disappointed in Chief. And I have my feelings too about it, but I'm like, yo, you can't, this is this man's journey. You can't get too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's happening, everything, no matter what is happening, everything is always happening divine. The universe is working for you, not against you. So I can't question his journey. I just know my brother, he tried, he did his best to set an example of what, you know, divine royalty, gods and goddesses should look like. He did his best. And that's all he could do. And I ain't really seen nobody did it better since then. And yeah, they tried, you got your little Chief, why not, these little people. But there ain't nobody on no real big Chief shit like Chief was. Like, Chief is a sovereign being, and to be sovereign, you can't ask nobody for freedom. You gotta be free. You can't ask nobody for justice. You gotta be justice. You know, so him being a sovereign man, Chief always did his own thing. This nigga went all the way out to the bushes for more than 40 days and 40 nights. That will reprogram, if you go into nature for that long, that will reprogram your whole consciousness, and all he ever tried to do was lead people to light. Now, what if he yelled at you about it, he did some skits or whatever he did about it, he just had a message he was trying to get across. And at the end of the all, this nigga face ended up being on CNN News, all blasted all across the TV screen. I was like, bro, what the hell? Like, but I don't know. Everybody gonna come across him. A lot of people done came across him. And so either you gonna have compassion for the situation, or you just gonna straight be on some conviction shit like the judge. And whoever thinks they can just lock up somebody for the rest of their life, like, you are insane. Bitch, I don't even trust your judgment.
Well, let me ask you a question real quick. I want to be very transparent with you because I respect you. Do you know I'm a citizen journalist?
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay for me to record?
Oh yeah, I'm not. You know, I ain't tripping with that.
Okay, because I don't want to. I don't want to.
If anything, you should have been recording.
I have been, and I was like, I wanted to ask your permission.
Just for the record, so we know.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I was above board with you because I do respect you.
Yeah, even though when you post it, people gonna like throw their rocks and throw their stones, but I think you know my heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think you know my heart, regardless of what side I'm on. You know, shit. At the end of the day, I got a righteous heart, and all I know how to do is be good. Now I'm an Aquarius too, so my words kind of like, I wasn't trying to go for the low blow, but the internet, I realized the internet is sensitive, but the internet is also mean at the same time. Them boy mean as fuck. The minute somebody return that same energy back, just in a different form, this nigga True done said every bad possible thing about you. In a minute, I say a state of fact that, like, y'all ain't never wondered that? Like, bro, how you feel knowing the person you hate that had you, like, I wasn't trying to be funny, like, I was dead ass shit, I'll be mad as shit. I'm like, damn, I can't get away from this nigga done put my bitch. And this nigga a fucking Mandingo warrior, like, bro, that shit would have me
that Aaron and Kendra have come to terms with the fact that there were sexual relations between herself and Nature Boy. I think they've come to terms with that completely. I just think it was in bad taste because, like I said, everybody has. You say your love gang. You say, you guys you're a higher perspective. I would have expected a lot more from you than for you to, go there, because the world heard Kendra on the stand discussing that they had intimate relations. Whether she said no, or I think. What did I say that with, bro? All of this was out there. Kendra wanted you. I don't think she wanted him. She said that night she shouldn't have said that around me, because for one, why are you even talking like this around, like my ex wasn't even a part of the group. Why are you even talking like this around people? She shouldn't have just let me hear her talking like that. That's all I know Kendra for, is kind of like talking shit. And then she left and was like, oh, the woman was thinking. Kendra was the main one thinking. So how she gonna talk about people like that, bro? Like, that ain't cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Nah, bro. Now, you know that as far as any body odors and things like that, Nature Boy was a big proponent for not using the Babylon water. It don't matter. Don't go talk about people like that if you know you had that same issue, bro. You don't see a problem with that? I'm not about to go talk about somebody, whatever, if I know. You try to tell everybody on Beyonce's internet that I stunk up the bathroom when I didn't even shit when I was in court. You did use that bathroom. No, I didn't. But then. My hand to God. Anna, I did not shit in that bathroom. You was smoking that big in that hallway, though. Yeah, I was, but I sure was. I definitely was, and I sure did lie about it. In the courthouse. And I lied about it. You wasn't about to get me put out. Y'all boys be tweaking, but then when y'all can expose us and tell on us, but we can't. No, I'm just saying. I wasn't about to get put out of that damn courthouse. You should have been smoking up in the courthouse. No, bro. But yeah, everybody entitled to their opinion, but I didn't say, it's not like I made something up about the girl. I just asked this man, and how he goes from having emotional intelligence to He didn't say he didn't. Let's be clear. He didn't say he was going to do anything. He said he does not know what he may do. The police, like he did when we was at the courthouse, when he saw me, Juju Jackson, he got the police. He turned around and pointed at us. That's the only thing he going, because he's a coward, bro. But at the same time, like, it's all a part of the illusion. Like, maybe he feels that maybe at that moment in time in the courthouse, he was there to do a job, to testify, and he had more to lose in getting in any kind of entanglement, so he chose not to. Girl, we didn't even say nothing to him. Ain't nobody was there. We wasn't there for Aaron. We was there for Chief. You think we about to jeopardize us not seeing Chief? You know what I'm saying? We was there for him. We was not there for no Aaron. Come on, Anna. A lot of y'all got kicked out of the courthouse, too. Like, nah, them boy was trolling. Them boy was trolling. Because them boy at one point, them boy kicked everybody out. The girl was like, I didn't even say nothing. Oh, yeah, them boy was trolling. You know what that was? That was a lot of street theater. It was a lot of street theater, and it's just all a part of the psyop. There's a whole bigger picture, and everybody just needs to learn to, like, be more Christ-like. The chief mentioned, he was like, the reason why humanity fell, like, into slavery, fell to them lowest selves, because they broke the first two commandments. And what's the commandments? The first one is to love God with our heart, mind, and soul. And the second one is to love your neighbor how you love yourself. We don't love our neighbor how we love ourselves, yo. Like, and so, like, that, I feel like when the world get that, it'll be a better place. But because, and we people be like, oh, well, we were made in God's image.
well then I need you to do God's will, and if you're gonna do God's will, then you should be God-like.
But if we,
at the same time, God is also the devil at the same time, which is why a lot of people can be evil and say evil things, because we got God and the devil in us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't say nothing evil. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I just asked this man a question, and he said, "I'll bring his child in it." No, bro, I'm exposing that you a child abuser because the world never knew that story, bro. And I'm exposing it since I told him, I'm not here to talk about you. I'm here to talk about Aaron. Now he want to get uncomfortable and all funny when I'm like, nah, we about to break your character down. We about to see what roles you play in all this. Oh, that's when he want to get uncomfortable. Like, why you? No, bro, I'm exposing the truth. Aaron don't hold back when he talk. So why should I hold back? I was very respectful for him the whole time.
But you do realize anytime that Aaron is referring to Nature Boy, he doesn't talk about the circle that Nature Boy had them form so that he could beat Velvet out of her dress. He doesn't talk about any of the instances like when Nature Boy bloodied Velvet's. Don't talk about any of the abuse.
That's fine. He either could talk about it or he can't talk about it. But what he does talk about is how he wish he was dead and just talk all this craziness about him. And so it's just like, bro, in my mind, let me just break it down to this science and logic. When you're talking, your subconscious can't tell the difference of you talking to you or yourself or somebody else. So in my mind, I'm looking at Aaron like, bro, why are you talking about yourself like that? Like, why are you? I know you're talking about Chief and about another person, but why are you really talking to yourself like that, bro? Like, because people got self-hate, bro. And that's why a lot of people want to see Chief locked up and down bad and, whatever for the rest of his life, because people don't truly love themselves. Because you truly love yourself, loving yourself, the only way you can truly love your neighbor is by loving yourself. You can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. But because I love myself so much, I give compassion to everybody, even you. I don't hate that man.
But let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question. Do you realize that in the state of Georgia, the offense of rape is a capital offense? Do you know what a capital offense is? It's a crime that's punishable by death. So you realize that Nature Boy could have been sentenced to death.
Yeah.
And I know that nothing is lost, all is transformed. I get that part, but his sentence could have actually been to the full extent.
I don't think she worried about nothing about what could have been when, what could have been what, because he done been through it all. Yeah. He could have got death, but you can't truly kill him. So like, now what? Now you lock him up in cage for the rest of his life. If you notice, when she read the conviction, the chair was empty. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna convict somebody without them even being there? You know what I'm saying? But I guess, you know what I'm saying, for conversational purposes, okay, he is behind bars, but really, they just isolating God. They preserving him. They're working on himself, and just how much clearer his mind and how much, how his heart still continue just to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I tell y'all, boy, like, bro,
well, I'm happy.
That boy is not dead, bro. This nigga's not dead. This nigga's alive and well.
I'm happy.
A lot of beautiful love. We sent him a lot of love. We straight. So, like,
well, I'm happy that he's taken. I'm happy that he's taken this time to really go within and, fix himself or work on whatever areas he sees that he needs to work on. That's good to know. And I'm sure that a lot of, because my subscribers, it's a mixed bag. It's some people are happy he's in jail. Some people feel that his sentence was too excessive. Some people feel that he was railroaded. Some people feel that he will get out and he will be exonerated. So it's a mixed bag. But I'm sure that the folks who do support him.
Right now is very necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is where they're supposed to be, right? You get what I'm saying? Everything is getting worked out, and I don't know, like they put him in a cage and they still can't stop him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still like you can lock up a person's body, but you can't lock up their mind. So it's just like he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be alright. He's gonna make it through. He's gonna vibrate out the situation, and who knows like how long it'll take. It's up to him. He got to do the work. And so all I can say is humanity should be thankful for an example, for letting everyone should have learned something from the situation. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, take what you need and leave the rest. Eat the fish, leave the bones. You know, ain't nobody really, you know, it is what it is. And that's what makes imagination so beautiful, is that we have remained graceful and like our hearts have remained open. Your heart wasn't too open when you were talking to Aaron. My heart was open. I just was speaking the truth. No, you came to try to, I think you came to try to humiliate him. I've heard Aaron talk worse about Chief than anything I said tonight. So because if he's on video, because remember, everything is being recorded. Right. So because we have Aaron documented on camera, on video, talking dirt, trash about Chief, it's okay if I come and state two facts. That one, you abuse your child, and two, bro, like, how do you feel as a man that Chief, been with your woman, that your woman was a pick-me? How do you feel, brother? You know what I'm saying? Now, I couldn't say it and get it too much through on his live, but if you record it, they ain't got no choice but to hear it this time, because it's just like, yo, as a man, I just want to know, how do you feel, bro? Like, you know, I'll be kind of fucked up about it, too. I don't feel that she was a pick-me. I feel that Kendra's a survivor. Everybody knew that she was a pick-me. I can get Kendra on the phone now. I'm not Kendra. I can get Nine on the phone, on the thing now, and she'll tell you when she was there, how Kendra used to be like, oh yeah, Chief took me in the room. Like, she used to be talking about it to even on Wiz. Nine was like, yo, I heard it for myself. So it's like, she not fooling nobody, bro. Y'all think Kendra an angel or whatever, but she wanted Chief bad, bro. She stayed to the end. They sent her home because she had a baby. They're like, nah, you got a baby right now. She ain't just up and leave, bro. You know, like, she wanted to stay. Like, she was there to the end. Her and you. He just didn't want to give up that check no more. He just didn't want to share his money. So he was like, nah, fuck that. He was like, I'm about to get up out of here. And a lot of times, she be channeling. So things ain't going to appear to make sense. But, well, when he's talking? Huh? When he's talking, it appears that it seems like he doesn't make sense because he's channeling. Like towards the end, everybody like, oh my gosh. Towards the end, I think he was really on a binge of just clout chasing. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a perspective, but you know me, I'm gonna go with the healthiest and highest. He said it himself in the interview with the detectives. He said he had to. You know, people didn't listen to Nature Boy, but once he turned into Three God, everybody wanted to talk to Three God. Yeah, but what I'm saying is channeling. Chief channels. He does this thing where it's like something come through him, and then he starts channeling, right? And regardless of how crazy it looks, like the content today, they can still use their old content, and their old content is like new heat for today. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we might not agree with how he was doing things, but he was doing things like for a reason. He was doing things for a reason, and it might have not made too much sense, but I think it was very, very good for content. Now, do you believe that? And getting his message across. Now, do you, for the rest of this existence, is it your commitment that you're going to be there forever, for as long as this, whatever the situation? We got there for eternity. Like, this Chief is like an extension of me. He is like, he always like he like a a male version of me. Like, he's a part of my mind. Like, when I first met him and heard him speaking, I'm like, yo, this dude is speaking my mind. Like, how do you do that? That's telepathic communication, which is actually a technology. You know what I'm saying? And if you, like, super in tune with yourself, then you'll know how to use that technology. As to why Chief used to always say, people will call and be like, oh, how do I join carbonation? He'd be like, you don't join. He'd be like, you just either on the frequency or not. But if you on that frequency, then we'll cross paths one day. And that's exactly what happened with me and him. So he is just an extension of myself. Like, yeah, we in this for eternity. You know, like, how did I get here? Why is this a part of my reality? I don't know. Why did it come? Why did the universe pick me to play this role, to be like that angel? It's such a fucked up situation, what appears to be fucked up to people, because we healing for 400 plus years of trauma. We are dealing with PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder. So because we dealing with all of that, for me it's an honor, and it's my pleasure to be that light. Like, I always make Chief look good. Like, if you go on my YouTube page, I just got up beautiful pictures of him. And so it's just like, okay, well, I represent the light, while other people want to get on demon time with him. And, like, that's okay. They have their role to play, so I ain't even tripping. When people get like that. But we all know this spiritual journey ain't not my state either. Like, people like, I expected more out of you. Like, I really did. Yeah, I'm spiritual and I'm whatever, but also, like, nigga, I'm here to get some straight here, bro. Like, what are you, like, is that why you really mad at you? I don't know why these people really hate Chief. Chief was really a cool-ass motherfucking person, bro. He made their life, like, them boys was in the tropics. They got a good-ass experience.
Did you listen to anything that the cult expert had to say in court?
I was there the whole time. Yeah, I was there.
Well, did you pay attention to what his assessment was of nature?
Yeah, I did. I heard.
Do you think that he was right, or do you think he got it all wrong?
No, I can't say he got it all wrong. I think he would just, tell him what he thought from his perspective.
Okay.
But he don't, like, he ain't a part of this culture, so he not gonna really understand, like, shit, like.
Why do you say that? Because he was a white man?
I mean, is a fraternity a cult? They be over there hazing motherfuckers and some more shit. Like, what are we, like, limiting cults to be?
Well,
it's just like...
No, you heard him. He said that there's a lot of there's a whole spectrum of it, but what he assessed carbonation and Nature Boy to be was a destructive cult.
The courthouse is a cult. You ain't see that lady come in with a black robe? Like, what do you think? That's a cult. That whole judicial process, like, that's a cult in itself. So how we talking about these black people who trying some shit because they just came out of slavery versus white people? We don't bat an eye when white people got their cult shit going on. We support these companies and some more shit. We don't say nothing. They put fluoride all in the water.
But you know what, Anna? The funny thing is that you say it's slavery and things like that. I'm going to tell you a little funny story. Do you know I didn't know anything about racism or, the divide and slave? I knew some about slavery, but it wasn't like as pronounced until I came to the United States. Because I'm Jamaican. So in Jamaica, we have white Jamaicans, Chinese Jamaicans, and they talk patois. They speak the native tongue. So Jamaica was really a melting pot. It wasn't until I got here to the United States that I learned about, slavery and this and this and that. And at certain points throughout my life, growing up here, because I grew up in Jamaica till age 12, and then I came here and started the school system here. And throughout my life, I found that a lot of my counterparts, they look at slavery as, oh my God, we just been through, but that's like for me, in my opinion, yes, it was an experience for the African American, and I don't even think African American exists, but Black people. It was an experience that Black people lived through, and it's something that we definitely need to educate our children on. But when you said for Black people to try something when they just got out of slavery, when did you just get out of slavery?
MEDAYA, I'm from the South.
Okay.
Where we still got neighborhoods named after plantations.
Mm-hmm.
You still got cotton fields. I was just talking the other day how I was in high school. I'm like, girl, we got the paddle. It was a big wood. Did you ever get the paddle in school?
In Jamaica, the teachers were allowed to beat you.
Yeah, we got the paddle.
Remember, there were white children getting beat, Chinese children, all of the children. It wasn't just Black children getting beat.
Yeah. Yeah, 400 years isn't that long ago. And my great grandma, like, them boys used to work for white people and shit like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that shit was very much in the South. I'm from in the South where if you riding and if you got dreads and if you got a hat on backwards, I don't care what kind of car you the police get behind you getting pulled over. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I remember I had a little job and it was at these mansions. We was cleaning these mansions and I went to like the little store and like the people were like, oh, I had to go in through the back. I'm like, through the back. They was like, yeah, you gotta get your stuff from the back. You can't come in through the front. It just, you know, I don't know, man. Like, it's
listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist. That's not lost on me. But what I'm saying is, do you really think that as a people, Black people, would allow themselves to be enslaved again?
People are already enslaved now. People go to 5 jobs. People can't. Boy, this system got.
How do you expect people to pay their bills?
Oh yeah, that's cool. Like, yeah, pay your bills, but you gotta see society is like people fucked up out here. It's a lot of fucked up shit going in the world. Like, why is all this fucked up shit going in the world? People are getting overwhelmed. People are overstimulated. People go to work. I work with, you know, I make my little tea blends and my herbal blends, and not a lot, but some people, they be like, oh yeah, well, I can't detox right now because I gotta go to work, so I can't be going to the bathroom. People you can't even take 3 sick days off without almost losing your job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this real life shit fucking happening here, and people are burnt out. I don't know where you at, but the prices of groceries, gas, like, it's like, bro, how y'all raising all, you know, it's a lot. You know, being out here, it's a lot. And so people are always looking for solutions and ways out. And Cheap is the only one who I really know to come through, like, yo, let's live off the land. Let's be sustainable. Like, you know, like, go to where your resources are abundant. Like, you can pick your mangoes and coconut up off the ground, off trees. You know, just go get go get back to the source of life. But we're so, like, busy and consumed with other shit that don't fucking matter.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna just keep it a whole stack with you. Imagination ain't leaving because he can't leave.
Yeah.
And listen, that's not shade. I'm just saying, y'all. You know, y'all gotta stay. I know. I saw your trip. You and your girlfriend went out there and stayed at the house that they stayed in.
That who stayed in?
Carbonation.
Where you get that from?
Come on, Anna. Come on. Are you serious? I saw it on your IG. I recorded it. Stop it.
I don't know.
Stop it.
Yeah, but we
it's a nice house though. That was a nice trip down memory lane.
Oh yeah. So that was cool. So yeah, like everybody on their own journey, you know, and all we can do is what did he say? keep the knowledge. No matter what you do, keep the knowledge. So that's how we help teach. We help by keeping the knowledge. Because if we can keep the knowledge, then boom, we got, you know what I'm saying? We got grace and compassion and for everything in our lives.
Well, can I ask you to do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you have a little bit more grace and compassion when it comes to Aaron and Kendra? Because I think that they, while you may not see it, I think that they are doing the work. They are trying to move forward in their life and on their journey. No matter it might not look the way it should look to you or anybody else. But
well, as they should be trying to move on from this situation the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is don't fire shots. And I ain't come to fire no shots. That was just a true.
Oh, Anna, don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me that chicken onion iced tea. When you said that,
Jack had it in the chokehold. You like, I didn't come out my mama's room. In the beginning, I already know his style. He gonna troll and he gonna kiki and laugh about it. And when you start speaking some serious shit, he get quiet and he looking at the comments. And go back and watch the video. He breathing, his breath going up. This nigga put his finger up and his finger shaking. Like, bro, I'm reading body language, bro. I'm clocking this nigga like, nigga, who you? Like, bro, come on. You ain't fooling nobody, man. You ain't fooling nobody, you know? And so I was just piggybacking off. Like I said, I had to get some. That was way too good because Jackson handled that conversation very, very objectively. And whether people agree with Jackson or not, like Jack said, this is my personal. Why do people attack you for your personal belief? Like you harming somebody. We not harming nobody.
no.
We love game, baby.
Yeah, you have your own set of beliefs and everybody should respect it. And that's why I'm asking you to respect theirs.
Yeah. Did you see Chief on the internet talking bad about True?
He can't get on the internet. If he get on the internet, they're gonna clear the whole damn cell block out and take his phone and his tablet.
Yeah, but anytime this man had plenty of opportunity to be on the internet, did he ever come on here down talking, you know what I'm saying? Like
he really can't, because then he might add new charges because the judge said he shouldn't have any contact.
He got life in prison for 10 years without for what new charge?
They could put him in a supermax.
Bruh, what else they gonna do, bruh? They not trying to stab the nigga, take the nigga.
They could put him in supermax. They could put him in a supermax where he really don't have no contact with the outside world.
You know, he's not been in all that. True. He good though. He protected. Mama got you. The mother got you. Like I said, he got a lot more good karma than y'all think he do, bro. She done did a lot for humanity. He done put people on. So I don't know, man. Like I tell people, take what they need and leave the rest. And don't take things so personal. You ain't never heard the saying where it said, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see?
Yeah, I have.
So even when you see something with your two eyes, you can't even believe that all the way, dog, because this shit all an illusion. And we think, well, no, he in my mind. He's a figment of my imagination. Then why are you projecting something like this into your reality? Clearly, you projecting this in your reality for a reason, because it's something that you need to see about yourself. And people just like Solar, you sit there and go jump on the stand, and next thing you know, not even a whole year later, nigga, your ass jammed the fuck up. Calm as a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, that was a bad choice.
To be left and stuff like that, like, man, these niggas, man, love game, though, man. We got compassion, and I don't know why we got the biggest hearts and biggest compassion. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Man, y'all cut it, man. The internet, your troll friends and them, they're the most meanest people ever.
Who?
They say all type of shit in them chats.
In the comments?
Yeah, the chats, they so mean. Why they so mean like that?
But if you're the elite, it shouldn't really matter.
It don't matter, but I'm saying for conversational purposes. Oh, you slow. Oh, she sound drunk. But I don't even drink. Nobody say see my girl Medaya. She is beautiful. Like,
yeah, she's very beautiful. Beautiful girl.
She is shelf. Like, she make me the best. She's a raw vegan. Like, we eat, like, you know, I'm not, like, vegan all the way. I still eat little chicken and fish, but, bro, like, my life is abundant right now. I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck you do to deserve all this. But it's because I stayed true. And I did the work, bro. I be in here doing the work. I don't got time to come and oppress the internet.
Now, let me ask you this. You gotten into this relationship with this young lady after Nature Boy got incarcerated, right?
Nah, like, we've been dealing for like a couple years now. I'm just kind of like popping out. I'm a very like low key person.
Okay.
But we've been dealing together for a couple years. She fuck with Chief. She fuck with Chief. She's an Aquarius though, so she's very objective. A conversation with her is like amazing because she done been through some shit too, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she fuck with the three for sure. She understands like he mean well. You know,
I understand that, but
she don't agree with everything, but she ain't about to sit here and just throw away the black man like that. You know, like, nah.
Well, what I was trying to get at is I hope you realize that what you've done is not just because of the knowledge, it's because of who you are as a person and an individual for her to want to pour so much into you, because I'm sure you pour a lot into her.
Now, that's facts. So I believe that, but I also believe, and this is throw people off or to say whatever. Mm-hmm. But if it wasn't for Chief, I wouldn't be able to hold space for her.
Okay, I can respect that.
If I didn't have divine knowledge of self, mm-hmm. I would not be able to hold space for her because she is such a goddess and she vibrates at such a frequency, mm-hmm. like a high frequency, that like I gotta do the work.
Okay.
Like, you know, I gotta, and so she is a reflection of my higher self as well. And we're star seeds, we're earth angels. That's who I am, Medaya. I'm an earth angel.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you that I'm an earth angel. We star seeds, and we from the cosmos. We from the.
Well, you wasn't showing your earth angel stuff tonight on that live stream, but that's okay. I understand duality.
That's nature.
Yeah, there's duality. I know.
Listen. I represent the spirit of Oya. Do you know who the spirit of Oya is?
No, who is that?
The spirit of Oya is when that wind come through. That when those powerful winds come through. Mm-hmm. That's the spirit of Oya.
Okay.
African goddess, you know, like Oshun.
Yeah, I know Oshun.
Okay, yeah, I represent Oya. So Oya coming in today, like the past couple of days in Vegas, the wind, we just been having crazy windstorms, like the windows shaking and everything, like wind going everywhere. But that's my spirit. I represent Oya, so I'm gonna come through, right? And I'm gonna shatter everybody's reality. I'm gonna fuck some shit up, right? Mm-hmm. But I also represent my yacht, which is balance. So I'm gonna balance it out too, you know.
Okay.
This is nature. Like nature. If I'm the cosmos, and if I'm that's nature. Nature would. What we say when the tornadoes or hurricanes come through and fuck shit up, kill kids and all type of shit. That's just nature. Nature come to balance shit out, and it might come with a wrath. And really, what Aaron might be getting is karma, because people keep saying, "Oh, he sent them." Well, ain't nobody sent me to do nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody sent me to do nothing. I was watching Jack's thing. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Master Jack spanked them." I was like, "Nah, I've been having pushing for Aaron." And when he first left, I came in his Instagram, was like trying to ask something, but he like blocked me and got me up out of there. So I'm like, oh, this nigga taking invitations, because he was like, yeah, that was mental gymnastics. He was like, Juice and Jacks, they can come whatever. So I took that as an open invitation, like, oh, so we doing virtual phase now. All right, well, I got to get in on this, because, bro, I literally remember you being like this, but that's where all that militant shit came from.
Do you think that people have the ability to change?
Of course.
Okay.
Every day I'm changing and evolving. I know that's probably not him. That shit happened like 4 or 5 years ago, but that's the same thing I'm saying about Chief. But motherfuckers from your
but nobody
is not gonna let Chief live. Y'all not gonna let this nigga live.
about it is, though, is nobody has a point of reference from Nature Boy. Even, okay, listen, and I don't want to get into his personal life. I don't. That's none of my business. But I am going to say that the last time that we saw Malia, a.k.a. Tanisha Dulé, she looked so lost and she looked unkept. She looked honestly like she was in the closet for a couple of weeks. On punishment. I think I saw that video you posted. I looked at it. I was like, what MEDAYA seeing? Because I just seen her just being like zoned out in her own world. I'm like, I don't see her doing that too crazy. Was that when she started crying or something like that? No, yeah, but you didn't think that was kind of, she looked normal? Man, listen, these women have been through everything. So you think it's just the experience? Man, look how bad the internet bashed them when they get online. Like it takes a lot of resilience. So if she want to show a moment of vulnerability, I think she should be allowed to do that without being judged. Well, I was just concerned about her because usually she has more to say, and also usually she looks more well put together. Man, you probably caught her on a bad day or something. But what I can say is everybody growing and everybody on their journey. Chief is locked up at that point. So y'all ain't got too much to worry about. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you act like he's still not calling the shots. I mean, let's not play games. I mean, still, but what is he gonna call the shots on? He gonna call the shots on something that's gonna serve them. He not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I understand. I don't know, man. They holding their man down, and we don't really see that type of loyalty too much, so I can't do nothing but respect it. I would never say, well, oh, nah, that would never be me. No. There's a lot of women. Are you kidding me? There's a lot of women who wait on their man. Oh, yeah. I see. And they get love, too. They get love from people who be like, nah, like, you know, like, they some real individuals. They just going through their journey, man. Ain't nobody no better than them, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. No. For the folks online who be talking like they so much better than them. No. Everybody got their own shit, but you know how much people get their heartbreak and then got fucked up boyfriends behind on your platform, but they ain't gonna get online and talk about it. Yeah, we all trying to break these fucking like cycles and stuff, man. It's a lot of fuckery going on out here, but all I say is just keep it righteous, keep it pure, and keep it real. One thing y'all won't say about Chief is that he wasn't real on that camera. He wasn't. Maybe he is sometimes getting his acting mode, but he always kept it a buck with y'all, and he just let y'all in on his whole entire life. So ain't nobody gonna do that. Gonna put the camera and put their whole life on camera. Shit, I'm not. Yeah, some people like their privacy. Exactly. So he gave y'all a treat. I wouldn't say it was a treat for me. I was disturbed. And now he got to sit with himself, you know, and now he got to elevate. But I don't know what y'all thinking the guru up gonna do, bro. Like, that's what he a whole guru out here. So Chief, like, he elevating the ways that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is the magical life. And when things are mystical, they can't be explained. So everybody trying to figure out why him or what the fuck. But shit, whether good or bad, they know his name. So clearly he made some type of impression on humanity. Do you think his impression... Okay, do you think his impression is a good one or a negative one? Or do you think it's based on who you're talking to? I'm thinking, it can be both. Okay. I'm a balanced person. I'm gonna say it can be both. Just it's all on how the person perceives that. Right. But not only that, it's light and dark, just good and bad. Like you can't have one without the other. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. It's just like what the Bible say, what that scripture in the Bible say, I come to bring a sword between mother and the father. I think
Jesus was saying that. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what, Anna? I don't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really went to church or read the Bible like that.
Okay, yeah, probably because we're from Jamaica.
Yeah, our spiritual.
Like I came to right school, basically between fair turn, daughters against mothers, or whatever. You know, whatever. But yeah. So like some shit. Yeah, I don't agree with everything in the sense of some things, but shit ain't nothing perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know why we was expecting for him to be perfect, but like I said, I think a lot of people probably just expected more out of the situation, and they were disappointed because they was like, well, if I was him, I would have did it like this, or I would have did it like that. But that's not what happened.
Do you think he has more light than he does dark? Or is it an even balance?
I was about to say, I think it's balance.
Okay.
Just like how he got that divine masculine, and he can now tap into divine feminine too. So it just, Chief is a pretty balanced person.
Why is Jack saying that he's why did Jack's the other day? Because I might not post everything, but I don't miss anything. But Jack said the other day that he's that Nature Boy is now Lucia. That he's the woman and the man.
Oh yeah, because all men are sourced from woman. You're 46 chromosomes. You're 23 of your mother and you're 23 of your father. So like, men you're not just a man. These are labels. You know what I'm saying? Man and woman are labels, but we really we all the same thing.
Okay, I get you now. I always.
Jack did that video. Every man comes from the womb of his mother. And I had this talk with a Jamaican earlier, and he was like saying, "No, the life comes from the seed." Which I'm not negating that because, like Jack said, the tree of life has fruits, and the fruits are connected with the stem, like we're connected to our mothers with the umbilical cord.
Right.
So the fruits have seeds in them, and when those seeds get planted back into the ground, it replicates, right?
Right.
So the mother is like the tree of life. And so I was telling the Jamaican, he was like, well, no, it's the father too. But I was like, well, who was Jesus' biological father? If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was Jesus' biological father? Because wasn't he born of a Virgin Mary? So the Immaculate Conception or whatever. So we just know that all life, we know that life comes from a woman. You need your mother's breast milk to sustain life.
Yeah, that's true.
She's like the source of life. So he understands that he is his mother because he came from his mother. You see, so people just don't want to listen to things objectively. They just want to get in their ego and emotions about it. But it ain't even that serious. They just speaking facts.
Well, I'm glad you broke it down like that because I was so confused but I can try. I'm tracking. I'm following that. But before we move on to anything else, I want to just say.
Hold on, real quick, because like a man, a woman produced a man for her needs. You get what I'm saying? She produced a man for her pleasure. She produced a man for her needs and for her protection. That's why men's bodies are like more firmer than our bodies and stuff like that. So, like Jack said in that scripture, I think Genesis 1:26, it said, "Let us make man in our image." Who is us and who is man? I mean, who is us and who is our? Right. We all know that the source of life comes from the mother. So man was made in her image to be fruitful and multiply.
Right.
But you talking about moving on?
Well, before we move on to anything else, I just wanted to clarify before everybody thinks I'm some type of atheist. I do believe in a higher power. I just don't really buy into the Bible. Like that's not the book.
A tool.
Huh?
The Bible, it's a tool. It's a tool, and I feel like it's a reference point. And it's a sun book. It's a book based off astrology. So as above, so below. Basically, it's a book filled with a lot of mythological stories that are live events that took place. Like the sun rose again. You know, the sun rose again, like not the real, not the SON, but the SUN. The sun rises every morning. So they use mythological myths to tell a story. But we can't take it literal. Don't take it literal. Like when they say Jesus walked on water. Shit, I feel like I'm walking on water every day. Every day that I walk peacefully upon this earth. You know how much motherfuckers be trying you or some shit be trying you, but shit, you walk peacefully and you let shit roll off your back like water. That's walking on water to me. You know? And so, what was the question?
So you don't take the Bible literally.
Yeah, because you just gotta know how it derived, where it came from. A lot of the stories came from the Book of the Dead, which is from like ancient Egypt. Like they had the flood story, the ark story, but they had different names. Now that book came out before the Bible. The Bible is the King James version. That's the white man version. So of course, like, you know, niggas like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and James, they was not living in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, not at all.
But a lot of it do make sense when God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. That had to come from the mind of God. Every rising when you wake up and you open your eyes, like, let there be light. You back to this reality.
Mm-hmm. I hear that.
Don't follow me up today. Don't follow me up, because one, I be on.
No. I'm trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
On some deep shit, and then I be high at the same time. And I'm like, whoa, you going too deep.
No, but I'm literally. I promise you, I'm seeking to only understand, because everybody, all of you guys have a different way of, I guess, speaking the knowledge or presenting these viewpoints. Mm-hmm. But you kind of peel the onion back a little bit and give a little bit more detail. Like, I mean, Jax does it too. Jax does it too at times, but you definitely make sure you kind of get into it.
I'll hold back, and I'm here for the clarity. It's a clarity for me.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm. But you've been seeing Nine. She's been on her stuff too, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Her coming back to the light, because she speaks so clearly and she articulates herself so clearly. And I know people like, oh, but she got a lot of issues, but she's healing and she's growing, and I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, she used to be rapping about guns and all this type of stuff, but you could tell now she's getting more like, you know, that grounded with herself. And so, like, the year of 9, this the year of God, like, we on the rise, like, this things y'all don't even know about. That I'm like, bruh, if they knew this, I'm like, bruh, they would really know Chief really him.
There's a lot of things that I know that I don't talk about.
Yeah, but it's this shit that blow my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, boy, this man never ceases to amaze me, you know, like, but that's one thing. When you sovereign and you know you a king, you know you a God, can't nobody take nothing away from you, because you like, bro, like, I did what I had to do for my people. He did what he had to do, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can't really take nothing away from him. You could probably try to, you know, like, cast a spell upon him to be locked in the cell for some time, but I mean, I would like to think that he got the vibrate up out of there. That's God. That's not only God, but that's a human. What the fuck is people talking about? Why is all our black men locked in cages? I know they got issues. I know they got problems and shit like that.
So would you excuse you would excuse every black man that's committed a crime?
I mean, we gotta find just some type of like real rehabilitation here.
Okay.
I would never want nobody to send me in the abyss. I'm like, yo, give me another chance, yo. Like, you know, like that's the type of time I would be on. Like, everyone I feel like deserves another chance to get it right, because people eventually correct themselves.
Mm-hmm.
and become better people. All you got to do is just love on them and give them a little guidance, and people will be better. That's why the little bad kids, people try to throw away bad kids. But them the ones who need the most attention, them the ones who need the most love.
Right.
We got to love our black men. We got to, because who else gonna protect us? Like,
but what about the black men who make conscious decisions to, and I'm not saying this about Nature Boy, I'm just saying in general, what about black men who make conscious decisions to go around breaking the law, committing crimes against humanity? What about them? Like, they also need, like just can't get right.
So boom, you talking to the right person, right? So boom. What I found out about men, us women, we represent the XX chromosome. The men is the XY chromosome. To me, men are only defects of women. And so, you know, they be like, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Like, it's always like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boys are the defects from women. Now, granted, there are some amazing, honorable men, beautiful men out here, right? Doing what they need to be doing. But the other side of that is the unhealed version of that. And I feel like they're defects. Like, I was having this conversation with my girl, and she lost her dad at an age due to, like, him drinking alcohol. She done had a situation with her brothers. I done had a situation with my brothers. My dad ain't always been the best person. I'm like, damn, why every black man that we kind of just know, them boy can't get it right. It's like, them boy be fucking up and shit. And I was like, man, them boy defects. I was like, next time I'm arguing with somebody or arguing with a dude, be like, man, shut up, you defect. Like, nigga, you a defect from me. You an offspring from me. And so me as being a mother, I'm here to help them get it right. The mother is going to be the one who awakens humanity. You see the black woman in business. Black women on the rise. We going to be the ones to awaken humanity. And so those are my sons. You get what I'm saying? My father is my son. I had to love my father until he became a better man. I just never gave up on him. My brother, I am my brother's keeper. I never gave up on him, and today he's a better man.
Okay. That's deep.
When my brother get locked up, who all you got? Your mama, your wife, and your sister. That's who all you ever have for you. Where any homeboys was ever at, it's going to be your mother who's going to take care of you. So, damn, what was that question that you asked me? Oh, what's wrong with dudes and why?
This can't get right.
That's because they defects.
How do we solve that problem of having these defects?
I feel like by loving ourselves, and the more we love ourselves, then we can love our brothers. We can love our neighbors. We can help, guide them, and we can have compassion for them. We can do what I do for Chief. Because no matter what, no matter how low he got, he still got one angel in his corner who will be that angel on his shoulder telling him the right thing to do. But I done tell Chief everything that was going to happen before it even happened. I told him how it was going down and everything. He already knew. He told y'all how it was going to go down too, but certain conversations we had, I'm an oracle. I'm an oracle to him, so I'm going to always be that angel on the shoulder, like that's how we fix the solution, is we don't give up on people.
Okay.
We don't give up on people. And that's what makes us love. And y'all can say everything about imagination, but one thing about it, we're going to be in tune with nature. We're going to be in tune with ourselves. And we're going to come with some objective perspective, a healthier perspective. That's all it is. So we respect people's minds just how they respect us, but they really don't respect carbonation and imagination. Niggas don't respect Chief. But that's cool.
I think that a lot of it comes from his own actions, his own words. A lot of what he showed people on Beyonce's internet, and
but it ain't about what people do to you; it's how you respond to that. That's what makes you so powerful. Is your response to things. That's what makes you so powerful. So It ain't about all that.
That's true. But everybody has the freedom to form their own opinion, though.
No, that's facts. That's facts. Just keep it balanced. Keep it balanced. Once you start getting in too deep, and won't crash out with the police and won't chop your hand off, like, bro, you gotta take a step back after that. But we all got work to do, though. I got work to do after this conversation.
No, I understand.
I got work to do after this time. I'm talking about some shadow work. I got shadow work. I got to call my grandma. Got to call my auntie. I got to call, I got to connect. Because, sometimes, I be so busy, in life. I just, I be kind of isolated in my own world. But shit, ain't nobody perfect. Shit, we all trying to figure it out. And I think we should support each other. We should never kick a man while they down. And that's what they be doing to Chief. That's what Aaron do to Chief. He be kicking him while he down.
How do you know Aaron's up?
I'm saying kicking Chief while he down.
So, but how do you know Aaron is up? How do you know? Cause like you went up there and you was trying to kick him while you don't know what his.
I wasn't trying to kick him. Aaron like having a conversation. He think he won't have a smart conversation. Well, I'm like, let's talk about it then. And tell me why I'm sitting here talking to you, and it's a leaf in my garage, but it's in the shape of a heart.
Oh wow, that's crazy! Oh my God,
that's how I know we love game, baby.
That's crazy.
That's confirmation. That's what that is. I already told you who I am, so it's all love, baby.
I feel you. Well, I appreciate you reaching out and, us having this conversation. It's been very eye-opening and, I think we've all grown. And I think there's more growth to be had. I'm still a little disappointed in you, but I understand after talking to you and kind of seeing where you're coming from. I get it. I get where you were coming from, and I just wish that you could have left his wife and his son out of the equation.
Hey, we had to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth, Your Honor.
Okay.
We had to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth, because ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Whatever energy you put out got to come back to you.
Okay.
They keep talking about combination if they want to.
It's their experience.
I'm very wise with my words and with my thoughts. You know how much shit done hurt me? I've been there and had to let that hurt go. Holding on to hurt is like holding on to hot coals.
Yeah.
They're very smart individuals, so it don't take all that extra shit they saying. I hope you die and all that. It don't take all that extra shit, but now you're not really healing. Now you faking. Because now you need to look at yourself. Because why you hope somebody died? And you created that person. It don't even make no sense. Why are you talking about yourself like that? Let's get balance here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get balance here. Niggas be, but hey, like you said, we all growing. We all learn. Nobody is above
growing and evolving. Like you say, every day you're evolving and growing. So it's the same for all of us.
That's facts. Well, MEDAYA, I think this has been a beautiful conversation.
One of us, like, it's crazy. You ain't cussed me out, called me a bald-headed bitch or nothing. That's great. You have grown.
Because I know you leave, so I'm like, damn, how am I talk to myself like that? You get what I'm saying? I can't talk to myself like that. It don't even make no sense. So shit, yeah. But it's all love, though. It's all love. It was definitely a pleasure. And like I'm just here to give a different perspective, a healthier perspective. Y'all don't bite my head off.
No. In my opinion, everybody is entitled to their own perspective, their own reality, their own opinions, and their own beliefs. Okay?
Long as we ain't long as we're not like harming nobody, And our black man gotta learn that too. Like, y'all can't harm people, you know. So everybody gotta learn their own lessons. But just because you see somebody harming somebody, that don't mean you go and harm somebody. Right. That don't mean you go be mean and be evil. That don't justify that, bro. Right. You don't get away with that just because that person knows you do better than that. If he did it wrong, then you be better. Right. That's all I'm saying. Again, we had to bring that balance. You know, just try to get in a harmonious space, you know. But thank you. I'm thankful, Medaya. All right. All right. Shout out to the most honorable, properly healed Christ shit. Love, baby. We in here. I love myself, Medaya. Peace. Peace, Anna. Peace.
So that was the entirety of our conversation.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you so much.
That was the entirety. And it was quite interesting. I purposefully handled the conversation the way that I did because in talking to her, I realized while Honor the God was, you know, they stayed with her in Las Vegas for a brief period of time. And she was not in carbonation, like physically living with them for years or what have you. She started out by following Nature Boy online, and she feels that she vibrated to the frequency. And over time and following this cult and watching, you know, the cult activities and also learning from Aaron, there's no point really in, I could give my opinion. I interjected wherever I could fit in. I my, you know, word in, but I don't feel that there's a need, or I don't find it necessary to antagonize or argue or, you know, like there's so many questions that I wanted to ask that I held myself back from asking. But I think I got the majority of the questions that I wanted to ask her out. And I think she gave me honest answers, and that's all I could really hope for. Like I said at the beginning of this live stream, there was an interaction between Honor the God and Aaron, true, on Bigo yesterday night, late night. And initially, Anna was, I guess, what she would call attacking or addressing Aaron's character. And then she moved into bringing in his son and his wife into the conversation. And she said some really reckless things. And it's funny because after the live stream ended, and after she got off her live with Mama Nine, she DM'd me and said, "Was I wrong?" And I said, "Yes, very." You know, it's one thing to go toe to toe with someone about who they are as a person, or your perspective as far as who they are as a person. But it's another thing to pull in their wife and their child, or, you know, their mother or brother. You know, it's just, it was just a very unfortunate exchange. And I was recording, but y'all know I have multiple devices. So I did go up in Aaron's box and I told him that I appreciated him for holding himself as a man first. Because what she said, I don't know if I would have been able to hold it together. And I think I appreciate Aaron for that example. So when Anna hit me up in the DM and actually initiated the conversation with me by calling me on IG, I kept saying to myself, don't antagonize, don't argue, try to have a respectful conversation with this young woman. And that's exactly what I did. But guys, it is almost 5 a.m. here in beautiful North Carolina. It's an all-night thing tonight, y'all. We pulling an all-nighter. I ain't even going to sleep because I got things to do today. So I cannot go to sleep. But I wanted to bring this to you guys before I premiered the video of the interaction between Anna and Aaron. Because I did edit out exactly what Anna said in that live stream, because I refuse to play that on Beyonce's internet. It was just, I don't know. But guys, I want to thank you for engaging in the comments. I also was channeling my Lisa Says What. I was channeling my inner Lisa Says What. Like, wait, Lisa would not be combative. She'd speak, she'd listen, and she'd continue the conversation. Because had I gone harder at her, I think the conversation would have ended much faster. And quite honestly, I don't see a point in arguing with them. I don't see any point in arguing with any of them. They have decided that Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, is the return of the Messiah. They have decided that this is going to be an eternal situation for them in their lives. And Anna said that he's an extension of her, so they feel strongly in their beliefs at this time. And we all know that there's hope for every single last one of them to regain their autonomy and begin to live their lives without putting money on Nature Boy's books or being there to give them an attaboy or what have you. It's just, it takes time, and maybe they'll never realize it. I'm just here to document and report. I want to say shout out to the chat, shout out to the replay gang, and I'm going to play the song that I created. I'm going to sleep. Oh, Nana duty at 6:30. Well, good night, BB. Good night. Have a good night, BB London. I'm going to play the song that I made. And then I'm going to get out of here because I need to do some more editing. I have a lot more content coming, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing today. I'm talking to the folks in the room, and I'm talking to the folks on the replay gang. And oh, by the way, I haven't forgotten. I am going to post the receipts of Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capilot, aka Mr. I'm just going to insert my foot in my mouth, of him liking and commenting on current cult members' posts. I have the receipts and I am going to post them. Because when Honor the God said that he cash apped Nature Boy, had I not seen these comments and interactions that he's been having with the current cult members, I would have been like, Anna, you lying. You straight up lying. But because I had that information, I was like, well, what? What do you say it ain't so what you say? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna post the receipts. Y'all stay tuned for my community wall. I'm gonna post it in a few minutes after I end this live. But check out my song, y'all.
Chain gang prayers, y'all stuck in a haze. Sipping on Kool-Aid, I'm blazing my days. Rituals set like a clock in your dome. I broke locks, now I roam in my zone. Stress free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow won't cast. Above the fear, I'm the sun, I gleam. While y'all chains, I'm chasing my dream. They took your spark, made you march in the cold. Mind eyes take hold. Me, I'm the rebel, spit fire and evolve. Every puzzle they gave me, I'd already solved. Stress free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow won't cast. Above the fear, I'm the sun, I gleam. For y'all chains, I'm chasing my dream. They paint the walls black, hide the keys in their robe. I painted skies brighter, broke free on this globe. No guilt on my shoulders, no weight on my back. They wanted my soul, but I ain't signing that pact. While you counting rosaries, I'm counting stars. While you bind your spirit, I'm breaking the bars. The temple's a trap house, they selling false grace. I build my own temple in a boundless space. Footer. Stress free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow won't cast. Above the fear, I'm the sun, I gleam. While y'all chains, I'm chasing my dream. They paint the walls black, hide the keys in their robe. Mind on a leash, let the lies take hold. Me, I'm the rebel, spit fire and evolve. Every puzzle they gave me, I'd already solved. Stress free, I've risen, pain in the past. No shame in my breath, my shadow won't cast. Above the fear, I'm the sun, I gleam. While y'all chains, I'm chasing my dream. They paint the walls black, hide the keys in their robe. I painted skies brighter, broke free on this globe. No guilt on my shoulders, no weight on my back. They wanted my soul, but I ain't signing that pact. While you counting rosaries, I'm counting stars. While you bind your spirit, I'm breaking the bone.
Okay, guys. And I wanted to say before I get out of here, you guys, if you would do me a favor and check out the following website. It is MELANOVERSE, melanoverse.com. That's MELANOVERSE. It's a new venture and a new project It's a new product, I should say, that Aaron has created. And I think it's amazing, actually. I think I'm going to check it out myself. I've already gone to the website. But guys, definitely check it out. Again, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing today. Please be sure to hit the like button on your way out if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys on the next one.